Welcome to the Guild Trivia Implosion. I am your host, John, and with us right now we have Clara Cobb. Hi, Clara.
Hi.
I don't know why I have a hard time saying your name when I say hello to you.
Yeah, I have a hard time saying any comebacks, so it's fine. We're even Stevens on that one.
Hey, look, there's Sean Franklin. He's come back to do another round of trivia with us.
Hey, look, it's me.
And look, I found a contestant. It's Tim Burns. Hi, Tim.
How's it going?
Tim, tell us, what qualifies you to be answering trivia questions?
Well, as far as I'm aware, I have at least the brain, and I think that qualifies me to answer any questions.
The category of fire and ice is all about fire and ice.
Sweet. I love being hot and I love being cold.
None of that being comfortable for you.
No. Extremes all the way.
I was expecting Game of Thrones, but that works even better.
Question number 1. A Song of Ice and Fire is a series of epic fantasy novels by which American novelist and screenwriter?
George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin.
That'd be that George R. Martin guy that doesn't finish stuff very often. It's kind of man from my own heart.
That's the guy.
Hey!
Okay, you read any of those books?
No, not a single one.
No,
I haven't
maybe.
seen any of the episodes either of Game of Thrones, right? That's what that is?
I actually knew that one. I have not actually watched or read much Game of Thrones. But, maybe at some point I'll get back to it. But,
Take your time. Take your time. It's not going anywhere.
it's true. Man, depends on whether that series will get finished before George R. Martin dies, though. He's super up there.
That was super dark, Tim.
You're welcome. I'm here to bring the darkness amidst the light.
All right. Here's question 2. It's worth 2 points.
Okay.
Topping the mainstream rock chart at number 2 in 1981 and winning the Grammy Award for the Best Female Rock Vocal Performance. Who had a hit with the song Fire and Ice?
I feel like I can hear it in my head. It may not be the right song, but
Oh, what's her name? I can't think.
I know at least one female vocalist, and I can't think of her name.
Tina Turner.
Oh, crap. Oh, man. I'm going to say one half of the Twisted Sister pair.
All right, which one?
The more Twisted Sister.
That's a really solid guess.
Mm-hmm.
More accurate would be Pat Benatar.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do a lot of Pat Benatar. My dad does, but I'm not my dad. So,
I'm gonna have to adjust my notes then. Hold on. Okay, here is question 3. It's worth 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote these words in the year 1920? Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice.
That's pretty poetic.
I'm going to say Winston Churchill because it sounds poetic. Not that he was poetic necessarily, but why not?
I have no idea. I'm going to have to go with Roland Emmerich for all those disaster movies involving fire and or ice.
Robert Frost.
That is correct.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wait, does that mean that Robert Burns is the antithesis for like the fire part of this?
Have you heard that one before?
I have. Mm-hmm. I went to an American high school and did English classes. So, yes.
Well done. Here is question number 4. It is worth 4 points.
Okay.
The Fire on Ice tournament in Rochester, New York is the largest tournament of what girls' sport in the country?
Oh, figure skating?
I'm just gonna assume ice skating or figure skating.
What girls' sport? That was the roller derby.
Sorry, the correct answer is ice hockey.
Oh. Ah, dang.
I forgot. I forgot other sports.
Okay. And here's question 5. This one is worth 5 points.
All right.
The makers of the cult movie Wizards followed with the adventure film Fire and Ice in 1983, which was animated using what technique in which animators trace over motion picture footage frame by frame to produce realistic action?
Ah, crap. I can't remember what they called that. That was Ralph Bakshi. I
don't know the name of it. I gotta throw a guess. Let's see. Is it cell tracing?
Live actor animation motion.
Oh, I know this one. It's rotoscoping.
Tim, you're right. It's rotoscoping.
Oh, yeah, what they did with the lightsabers. Rotoscoping. That's right.
I love animation, and I love ones from that time period. Actually, Bakshi did a kind of a really weird version of Lord of the Rings that came out in the 80s, in which he used the rotoscoping technique on quite a bit of it. So it's kind of a mesh between animation and live action being traced over stuff. So yeah, rotoscoping.
I did drop out of film school though, so you know.
Yeah, you dropped out before rotoscoping day. Fantastic. Tim, let's check the scoreboard. You have 6 points, which means
All right.
Winner.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta admit that was real touch and go. I was pretty sure after answering the first question correctly, I didn't think I was gonna get any more right.
Thank you.
Let's look at the scoreboard, Clara. You've got 4 points, which means you are today's second place winner.
Woo!
That means you have the honorary title of Wheeler from Captain Planet.
Yes, good. Thank you. Finally, a title I deserve.
Checking the scoreboard, Sean, you've got 1 point, which puts you in third place for the day.
That makes perfect sense.
It was a lot of fun. We'll see you next time.
Thank
on
you.
The Guild Trivia Implosion.
Implosion.
What the hell?